One thing I wanted to mention before I get too far in this video is that I do have a playlist, and I wanted to just throw this out there at the beginning of the video before I get deep into it. Like I said, I do have a playlist of a lot of different videos that I have with WWE 2K18. I don't know where this video is in the grand scheme of things, so I really just wanted to point that out, that if you guys want to make sure you hit that subscribe button, so that you will get notified when all the new videos come out, and check out that playlist, because the playlist is going to have like everything that you guys want. It's going to have all the videos that you want. It's going to have a lot of WWE 2K18 discussion, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to kind of dive deep into 2K18 and give you more than just one video on all the new stuff. I wanted to kind of sit down, talk, discuss, have some feedback here that we can go back and forth on, and just talk about all the good things coming in WWE 2K18. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below, and let's get right into the video. What's up, everybody? TonyPizzaGuy here, back again with another WWE 2K18 video. Now, I want to reiterate this because I don't know when this is going to go up in the grand scheme of things, but I want to let you know that I was invited out to 2K Studios to talk to the developers and talk about WWE 2K18, and also talk about some things that we wanted in the future of WWE games. And it was really cool. It was really refreshing just to be able to sit down with developers and say, hey, this is what my community wants, this is what my fans want, this is what I want to see in the game, and hopefully you can improve it. What was really cool about it is they heard all of our suggestions, and they came back and said, okay, we're writing this down, we know what you guys want, we know what your community wants, so we're listening, we hear ya, we hear ya. And then I actually came back and said, can you please do this again, because I think this is very beneficial. Invite us out earlier if you can. The earliest possible is always the best, so that we can get all of our input in there. And I think it was very beneficial on both parties, for everybody to just sit down and talk, and then to get a lot of feedback from other creators. And there's some things that I've heard, and some things that I didn't actually think about when I was making my list of what I wanted in WWE 2K18. So one of the big things that we have been asking for is more creation features, and they have actually listened to us, and they're giving us things that we want in W2K18 with the creation suite. Now, the biggest thing that they're coming back with is create a match. Now, I'm saying coming back is because we've had match creator in the past where you could actually go in, mess with some things, edit some matches, and that was all fine and dandy. But the big problem with that is that we wouldn't be able to like really save it or do anything with it. So they've listened to us. They actually did listen to us, and what they're doing is they're actually giving us check. So they actually are listening to us. So one of the big things they actually are doing is listening to us, and they're giving us the ability to actually save our match types. That's right. You can create a match, edit the rules however you want them. They didn't really go into detail on really what the creation for the match is going to be, but we do know that we're going to be able to create the matches to our liking, and then save them, and then use them in our universe mode. That's what's really cool, is that they actually had talked about, okay, so we can use this in universe mode, we can use our matches. If you save like a weird cage match with rules or something, or you change like a match rule or whatever you want to do, you can save them, use them in universe mode, and then it's there to go. You just pick that match type, you're ready to go. It's just kind of like the arena setup, I'm guessing is how it's going to go, because you have the main arenas, and then you have the custom arenas, or the main superstars, the custom superstars. But now you have the main matches and then the custom matches, which is really, really cool, making it an awesome experience to make those custom matches, use them in universe mode, and you're ready to go. We didn't ask. I was trying to figure out. I could not remember off the top of my head. Did we get the ability to save these online? They didn't really mention that, but to this, I'm not sure how deep the creation is going to be for Create a Match, but I'm hoping it does have some of the things that we want in it. Basically like DQ, pin, submission, all that stuff, plus different types of like backstage. Like I like doing a cage match with some weird rules. I'm hoping like First Blood is in there and stuff like that. So if we can get all that fun stuff and all that cool creation things, then I'll be pretty happy. So then also moving on, with create a superstar, create a video, and create an entrance. Something that's really awesome here is that we're actually getting the features that everybody's asked for. So kind of what they wanted to do, right? They had these ideas. They wanted to be able to make AJ Styles, because if you know AJ Styles, right, you want to make his boots, it says phenomenal on one side, and it says phenomenal on one side, and then one on the other. But you can't do that in W2K17. So they wanted to basically fill the gaps, fill the holes where they're missing out on certain things. And that was one of the things where they're just like, okay, create a superstar, we want to be able to just flush it out where you can do pretty much whatever you want and make it a little bit better, more of the features that everybody's asked for. So they're including some more creation stuff, just giving you more of the option to create the superstar that you want. They are listening to the community, and that's one of the things that people have been talking about is like, okay, I want to be able to customize my superstar exactly how I want them, and they're giving that to us. They also said there's create a video, create an entrance, that kind of stuff is also going to be updated, but they really didn't talk about that. But what they did talk about for the highlight reel is that we're actually having free cam available. That's right. So what's going to happen this year is when you actually want to save a highlight, right? You do a match, you do a sweet move, and you're like, okay, pause it. Now let's save that highlight. The one thing that we want to do is be able to save the highlight and then go back and edit it. Well, they listened to us. They definitely listened to us, and they said, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to let you save that highlight, and then you can go back and edit the highlight and pick the camera angle and even free roam the camera angle however you want to do it. So that's a huge thing that we've been asking for so long, is the ability to just do the free cam. We want, with the video editing back, we want to be able to free cam it, and now it's in the game. So we're going to be able to do a clip, do something awesome, do an awesome move, and then come back later and edit it in the free cam, and then kind of put it all together and make the entrance video or do the video and stuff like that. So that's amazing. That's awesome. And I don't know how they actually have it set up. So when you're watching the match, if you can go in and full screen it and take the bar off the bottom, because that's the biggest complaint that I have. The biggest complaint is like, I want to make these videos where I'll be able to do something cool, and I'll be able to edit it together and then create a video and upload it on YouTube. That's what I want to do. But what happens is that you want to full screen it, and there's like text on the screen, or there's like a little bar on the screen, and we don't want all that, and we don't want the quality to drop either. So hopefully they've listened to the community on that one. That one I'm not sure about, but I do know that they did say we have free cam, which is a huge thing, because we straight out asked, I think it was Chris Dank came out and said, can we just get free cam? And they're like, yeah, that's in the game. We heard the community. So that was a big thing that everybody was wondering, is are we going to get that free form camera angle that everybody wants? And yes, the answer is yes, we're getting that in the WWE game. So again, the creation suite, they're basically trying to just make it more realistic, let you be able to do what you want. The create a match is huge. I think that's really awesome, because if you create like a fun match, then you can save it, and then you can actually use it at later times. Again, they didn't really say anything about online using the create a match, but I'm hoping that it's something you can do online, and then also something you can save and upload online, because I think that would be pretty cool. I really like the biggest fun that I have out of this WWE Games franchise is being able to just do something off the wall, something that you don't really expect, something fun and new and crazy that you're like, okay, I want to do like a match where it's first blood inside a steel cage. That's like an idea that I've always had. Like, how cool would it be to ram somebody's face against a cage until they're bleeding and then the match is over? Like, that's kind of thing. Because the idea of like a cage match or a Hell in a Cell or something like that is that you're locked in there. And that was kind of one of my ideas for a match type, was like, okay, you're locked in this cage, you're locked in it, and first person to bleed is over. It makes it super brutal, barbaric, and awesome like that. Another thing that would be cool is if you could do like a ladder match, like ladder steel cage match. I don't think that's going to be an option, but that was an idea as well. Like, you put a ladder match in a steel cage. Like, if you could do ladder match with the steel cage ring, that would just be cool. I just think that would add so much to the game, and that would be super fun. I mean, you could just come up with like a million Vince Russo ideas for your match types, like something on a pole match. I don't know. I don't think they're going to have that in the game, but that's kind of an idea that I had. So anyway, guys, that's where I ended today. We got a lot of options, and create a match, create a superstar, create an entrance, create a video, all that stuff. They didn't go too much into details with the creation suite on what is added for the superstars, but I do know that they're just trying to fill the holes and make the features that everyone has been asking for. So anyway, guys, that's where we're going to end today's video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, because we got a lot of WWE 2K18 coverage coming up, a ton of it, and I'm super excited about the future of WWE games, and I know they're listening to the community. I definitely know they're listening to the community, because the first thing they did when they started the presentation was they had like read all the suggestions. It was kind of like one of those mean tweet things that you see on late night shows, but this was like reading like mean comments and stuff, and they hear us. They're getting the brunt of this. So anyway, guys, like I said before, make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed, and as always, thanks for watching. TonyPizzaGuy 2.